back to the channel. How are you? How have you been? Well, today we are going to make some delicious focaccia bread. Well, everybody loves it. I love it. I hope you love it too. It's gonna be super special because we are going to make it with olives, garlic, butter and everything. That's gonna be perfect. So it's kind of a garlic bread slash focaccia, so that's gonna be amazing, right? Well, without further ado, let's go to the recipe. First, we have to proof our yeast. Here I have some active yeast and about 300 milliliters of water, or 1 cup and a third of a cup. It's lukewarm water, which I use a third of a cup of boiled water and the rest 1 cup just normal water. To that, I'm going to add 2.5 teaspoons of the yeast, which is about 7 grams. If you are using one of those packs, you can always use the whole pack, but because I'm using a bigger one, it's about 2.5 teaspoons. Then add just a drizzle of sugar because you're gonna have something to eat, and mix it. Alright, now I want to cover that and let it sit for about 10 minutes. Then it's gonna be proof and fluffy. Then we are going to start with dry ingredients.
20 minutes later.
Alright, now that our yeast have been proofed, it's all fluffy and bubbly. Now it's time for our dry ingredients. To 500 grams of flour, or about 4 cups and a half. I am adding a dash of salt, not too much, just a little. And then I'm going to add just a drizzle of olive oil, not too much, about a tablespoon and a half. And to that we are going to add our yeast. Then our kneading begins. At first, just mix it with your hands. Now I'm just going to mix it with my spoon until the dough forms. It's gonna be a very sticky dough, so don't add more flour, just go with it. You have to knead it for about 10 minutes. Alright, after kneading it for 10 minutes, it's gonna be something like this. It's a little sticky, but it holds its shape. Then I'm going to add some oil on the bottom. And then on the top, make sure that you're oiling it very well. And after that, just add a wet towel on top and let it rest for about 40 minutes. Okay, so we are going to wait for around 45 minutes or an hour. Then we'll get back to our dough and see that it's all puffed up.
1 hour later.
Alright, now that our focaccia dough has been rested, just look how beautiful it is. After an hour, it's like double and triple its size with all of the nice bubble, and it's good and oily. And now for the interesting part, which is the toppings. Here I'm going to make it a little interesting with some garlics. So here I have 3 cloves of garlic and I'm going to press them. Okay, after pressing all of your garlics, here I have about 30 grams of melted butter. And now I'm going to add my minced garlic to that. I mean, the smell is already amazing. And now it's time for our dough, which I have a baking dish here. I'm going to oil it very well because you want the bottom to be nice and crispy, and make sure that it's not going to stick either. After you have greased your pan, put your dough inside and just open the dough. Okay, now that we have spread it all over our baking dish, we're going to let it rest for another 40 minutes and then we'll go back to it.
1 hour later.
And now the favorite part of everyone, dimpling the dough, which I'm going to do right now. Just slowly dimple it with your finger. I just can't stop doing it. Okay, I think it's enough. And now I'm going to add my melted butter and garlic here. Just drizzle it on top. And then I'm going to add a little bit of herbs, which is dried mint. You can use fresh leaves, but I don't have them in hand, so I'm just going to dry one. A little bit of dried thyme. some of my local herb, which is a mix of mint and basil, and the aroma is just crazy. And of course, just a dash of dill. You know how much I love adding dill to the recipes that have fresh herbs. It just have a natural kick of freshness that you just want to add more, but be careful because the flavor is very overpowering and you just want to add a little of it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of chopped black olives. And now I'm going to drizzle it with even more olive oil and just drizzle it with a little bit of salt. And now we are going to bake our delicious and beautiful focaccia for around 15 to 25 minutes at 180 centigrade.
Eventually.
Alright, our focaccia bread is ready. I'm holding it like a baby because just look how good it is. Well, it was super easy to make and I really highly recommend you make it. And don't forget to, oh my god, it's so heavy. And don't forget to put in the comments, alright, what other toppings do you like to make? For the next time, I'm probably gonna make it some cheese and rosemary. I love rosemary, but for some reason it's hard to find here. Anyways, if you enjoyed this recipe, I would love it if you could consider subscribing to the channel and also tell me what other recipes you like me to make. And before you go, I have another video ready for you right here, which is my perfect and easy simit bread recipe, which is another international bread recipe. It's Turkish. I love it. I could eat it for like every day. And don't forget to check that out here and more videos from me right here. And I will see you later in the next video. Bye!